Hello, partners! Sometimes our American fiction heroes seem as real as those who actually existed. I think of the Lone Ranger as someone who did ride the trails of the West. Now, just as our writer Fran Stryker created the stories of the Masked Man and Tonto, so did a quiet little radio writer named John Meston create for us some equally memorable characters. Meston was born in 1914 and died in 1979. He was a scriptwriter for the CBS radio for Escape, Suspense, Lux Radio Theater, and Fort Laramie, which sadly lasted only one season. This was the story of a U.S. Army fort on the far rim of the Old West. The man who played the show's leading character, Captain Quince, was Raymond Burr, and did a great job portraying the life of a leader of soldiers. But as the show was planning the second year, CBS asked if he wanted to move to television. So the hard-driving Army Captain Raymond Burr traded in his saddle for a briefcase and became Perry Mason. Golly. By the way, during the last years of his life, John Meston wrote some great television episodes for Little House on the Prairie. But it was a long-running radio show for which we honor John Meston today. Paley asked Meston if he could come up with an idea for an all-American hero. Meston went to work. What he came up with was a radio series that looked in a life as a real adult way. Meston created a spotless hero, a kind of saint among men. His character became so real that we somehow feel he really did exist. He wrote nearly 400 episodes of the series, both for radio and TV. The man Meston created was the honest federal marshal of Dodge City, Matt Dillon. Yes, partners, Matt and Kitty and Doc and Chester and all the rest were products of an imagination of one man, John Meston. Yet even today, nearly 70 years after the first episode premiered on CBS Radio, we look at the character of Gunsmoke. We love these characters. We love them. Dennis tells me he visited Dodge City 2 years ago. He says when he walked down the wooden plank sidewalk of the old restored section of the town, he really did expect to see Matt or Doc or someone from that time. Golly. Gunsmoke taught us the difference between right and wrong. It showed us a true American hero. And more than any other show of its kind, it taught us that there isn't always a happy ending. You know, partners, we need those heroes. We need men like Matt Dillon. We need men like John Meston to bring those characters to life. I guess it's time for me to get out of Dodge. I'll see you next week. Until then, you know the drill. Look up there, the red X up the right side of the top, and click it, and you'll be magically transported back here to the report page. What a special report this one is. I love you guys. Dennis, thank you for bringing these to me. I love you, like I said. Go get 'em, Tigers!